Now the add-on did say it's pretty CPU intensive to be tracking that many buffs. So that might be what I'm experiencing now. I'm gonna start prioritizing running my gunshot move between the eyes. I'm gonna start running between the eyes over roll the bones. So anytime I see between the eyes, that should be popped before roll the bones. Like right now, between the eyes is up. And still no good roll the bones. So roll the bones. Roll the bones. Roll the bones. Still don't have a good one. Okay, let's take a break for a second. That was 159k. Reset that. And just for right now, we're not going to track ungrouped people. Okay, so this I want to move into its own group. And I want it to be a little bit bigger than that. And this, I want to move it to its own. Just cancel. Anchor to group 5. Oh. So this one, group, I want it to be one more row high. And then, okay. Put that right here. There we go. I don't want to swap. W. Alright, so now I think I could also tell this conditions and when between the eyes is not usable. So it's only going to show me the roll to bones when between the eyes is not usable. So let's see what this looks like again. We're going to apply our marked for death. And I really think adrenaline rush should be tied to cursed blades, so / cast adrenaline rush. Save. Oops. What is faulty countermeasure? Is that a trinket of mine? Equipped? No. Must have been a leveling trinket. So now, Adrenaline Rush is going to be used with Curse of the Dreadblades. Exclusively. Let me move the button down. And we don't need to have it on the bar. And this is a DPS increase if I'm being attacked. Alright, here we go. Full legitness. Let's see what this rotation's gonna look like. I'm gonna mark for death and roll the bone or pistol shot. Now it's telling me roll the bones. Wait, I want to add another condition. As soon as we're out of combat, I should only be told to roll the bones when I have max combo points. Because any kind of... That should be a condition for the entire group, really. So let me go back to this. I'm going to remove that. And this whole group... Unit is in combat and resources are 6. I should never be told to use a finisher unless I have full combo points. Alright, let's see what it is. Well, the problem is with Roll the Bones, you're supposed to prioritize certain buffs and re-roll it till you get 2 or more buffs or the top buff, but I don't know what they are. Oh, or the top buff. Okay. You're right, there is one buff that you should always be good with. I have Reddit open. Jolly Roger is a very powerful AoE. Heals me for 3%. Oh, they got some of this stuff crossed out. Buried Treasure increases energy regen. True Bearing reduces the remaining cooldowns of many of my skills, including Curse of the Dreadblades. This is less reliable, more potent version what we currently have on live. Grand Melee is a weak version of Slice and Dice. Potent defensive. So Jolly Roger heals for 3% health. Grand Melee is like Slice and Dice. Shark Infested Waters increases crit by 40%. I think Shark Infested Waters is the one that I want to not rewrite or re-roll over. The 40% crit, does that sound right? Which Roll the Bones buff should I not re-roll? Says re-roll the bones to fish for any 2 or more buffs you get. Oh. What am I doing? Icy Veins, I bet, has it. Rogue Outlaw. Icy Veins real good at breaking shit down like that. Depends for the fight. AoE if you want regen and AoE. Okay. Let's see. Rotation and cooldowns. Roll the Bones. Okay. True Bearing causes finishing moves to reduce the remaining cooldown. The order buff value for an extended counter is True Bearing, which is finishing moves reduce the cooldowns of adrenaline. So True Bearing's the one that I wanna actually not re-roll over. It says the value of each buff fluctuates somewhat depending on the combination with other buffs or whether or not cooldowns are available. So it goes True Bearings first, Shark Infested Waters next, Broadsides after that, and so on and so forth after that. So True Bearings and Shark Infested Waters. Or hold on. Or true bearing. I know what I'm doing here. I think shark infested waters. Or if these two are not equal to active. So it says roll the bones if less than 2 of these 6 are active, or if these 2 are not active. So if true bearing and shark infested waters aren't active, roll the bones. If 2 or more of the rest of these aren't active, roll the bones. And if between the eyes is not equal to usable or on cooldown. I think that logic will tell it to do it at the right time. Let's see. So mark for death and open with roll the bones. And then go into the rotation. Dreadblades, roll the bones. It's not telling me to pistol shot. Roll the bones. 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 Oh my god, I'm having a lot of bad luck. So I got 2 buried treasure and broadsides. Roll the bones. Oh right, it's only telling me when I'm at 6 combo points. Roll the bones. Jolly Roger. True bearing. We'll give RNG some time. Now I have true bearing. Just true bearing again. It should be telling me to between the eyes. Okay, so one of these conditions. Spell cooldown between the eyes. How do I tell it to... ...20 seconds. I think I'm just gonna have to know to use that over that. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. I'm gonna make sure that this is set up right. I think I'm gonna go ahead and... No, I want it to tell me whenever it's at full. I want to check between the eyes first and then roll the bones. I just gotta remember that. Alright, let's try it again. So I should open with between the eyes. Or should I get... Yeah, I'll open with between the eyes just to get its cooldown rolling. And then go into the other stuff. Between the eyes.